get ready with me for a day in London. And trust me, we have walked so much, and it's gonna be such a fun day because each day we've planned like so many things to do, and we ended up doing so many things, but still felt like we are left with so many things. And the London trip was so much fun. Just to give you a little glimpse, this time of the year London is like super crowded plus super Christmassy. Like all the decorations are there, there's so many Christmas markets out there, there's so many winter wonderlands are there, Christmas markets are there, it's all Christmassy. The streets are full, especially on the weekends. Like there are a couple of streets which are like so well decorated, like Regent Street, Oxford Street, and Newborn Street, and there's so much China Street. There's so many streets out there, and each one of them is so beautifully decorated. Plus, on the weekend, especially on Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday, it's like super crowded out there. Like bande pe banda chada hua hai, and honestly you're just able to walk, and vehicles are also not there because obviously the government over there is also promoting electrical vehicles or probably walking and using the public transport. So that is also there. Plus London is so pretty at this time of the year. I mean, so yeah, basically this was a day wherein we did a lot of things again. But firstly, this was the second last day, I guess, and I got ready first up. I obviously did my hair, and as you can see, I'm just doing Dyson. I honestly, because you get so exhausted by the end of the day that I literally had to wash my hair every other day because of the weather is also cold out there. But still, once you walk so much, there's so many things to do, you feel tired and you feel dirty. So I had to wash my hair, and I have to style my hair almost every day. I did skip like I think 2 to 3 days in between. In total, we were there for 8 days, from which for 2 days we also went to Scotland. One day we went to Bicester Village, and things like that. But yeah, for approximately I think 5 days, 5 whole days we were there in London, and it was such a wholesome experience. Like we walked 10 to 12,000 steps every single day. That was after we used like tube and cabs as well. And one day, this day, honestly, we ended up walking 23,000 steps, and oh my god, my leg was just done. I mean, I don't know how we ended up walking so many steps. Like our agenda was to visit Harrods, Selfridges, and go to Hyde Park, and also go to Oxford Street, Regent Street, Newborn Street. We also went to China Street. We also went to Leto on this day. So basically, we planned so many things to do in London, and every day, like, we honestly thought we took an apartment in Covent Garden this time because we wanted to be near to Oxford Street and Regent Street so that we can walk out there. But honestly, on our whole trip, we were just able to go there twice because we had so many things to do, and still we like missed out on 2 3 things to do because of obviously we didn't have enough time. I was just so exhausted. But once you are there, you feel like touch basing with everything. So definitely that was there. But it was an exhausting trip, but it was still a very wholesome trip. And especially, as I said, that London looks so beautiful at this time of the year that it is all worth it. I mean, all the places are so beautiful decorated, the streets are so lit, they're so everybody is so in a choppy, in a festive mood. So I highly recommend going to London this time of the year. But it is definitely crowded. Like the streets are super crowded, especially on the weekends. I said the bars, I mean, I feel like London is the most crowded city in the whole damn world because there's so many people. I mean, you're walking and you see everybody out there. You go on a tube, you be on the streets, you go on a restaurant, you go to the Christmas market. I mean, anywhere you go, there's so many people you see out there that you feel that nothing is left wherein you don't see people. And honestly, I've never seen so many people anywhere else who are there like all the time. They're there on the streets or out there basically. I'm sure people are traveling also, but oh my god, it was super crowded for sure, but it's super beautiful also. So yep, I am still doing my hair. As you can see, it is a time taking process, but still, with this hairstyle, to honestly, I was not doing a lot of steps in my hair care routine when I was out there. I wanted to keep it super simple, so I was just like washing my hair using I was not even using a heat protectant. I was just using a hairspray, a nourishing hairspray, and after that, I was just like doing curling my hair with Dyson, and that was it. And I was not using any hold on spray or anything like that. And honestly, it didn't last very long because after just doing that, within an hour or two, my hair used to open up. Not completely, but yeah, there was some styling, a blow out, or blow dry sort of feeling. But yeah, curls were not there like that promptly. So yeah, that was there. And once I was done with my hair, I just used this brush to like take care of any flyaways or any frizziness at the top of my hair, because obviously the Dyson I do is like not from the top of my hair. So I just always, neat it up after doing Dyson as well. And this is how my hair looks. And I was pretty happy. I was planning to do a roller on the at the start, but because my hair looked so good that I really ended up not doing it. And then I carried this Nexus Ka hair serum with me, and it's like a chotu bottle. So basically, lifesaver on any trips. Ajkal you get like freebies, small sample size items of everything, from Nika, or even if you go out to a store and purchase. So you get like face washes, moisturizers, hair serums, all sort of samples, right? And if you collect them and take it on a trip, it is like a lifesaver, and you save a lot of space plus weight as well. So on this trip, all my moisturizers, perfumes, hair serum, and many other things, right? Face wash, they were all sample size, and I didn't carry full size products with me. And it actually saved a lot of space and time for me. So this is like a very good tip if you are, traveling, because shifting everything in a travel size bottle and then carrying it is again a hassle. So I prefer carrying these small items instead, and once you get over with it, you can just throw it away, right? So it's like a space saver, and also you don't end up carrying a lot of things. So then I started off with my makeup, and on this trip I got a lot of makeup. Honestly, guys, लंदन में इतना अच्छे मेकअप के ऑप्शंस हैं, and not just high-end drugstore as well, like a lot of items you don't get in India. And even if you get in India, they have stores like Boots, Superdrug, all these stores wherein you get pocket-friendly और affordable makeup options. Like यहाँ पे आप देखोगे टीरा, नाइका, सेफोरा, हर जगह products हैं, brands हैं, but ड्रग स्टोर प्रोडक्ट्स के ऑप्शंस बहुत लिमिटेड हैं, एंड अगर है भी तो लाइक बहुत ज़्यादा लिमिटेड है. मतलब यू डोंट गेट दैट एक्सपीरियंस कि आपके शेल्व्स ही शेल्व्स है वहाँ पे, एंड यू कैन गो एंड चूज द शेड और ट्राई द प्रोडक्ट्स एंड गेट इट. और लाइक वहाँ पे दे हैव दीज स्टोर्स, लाइक इवन यूएस में भी है अल्टा ब्यूटी एंड ऑल दीज अदर स्टोर्स. लंदन यूके में भी है, बूट्स है, सुपर ड्रग है. लाइक देयर सो मेनी स्टोर्स वेयर यू कैन जस्ट स्टेप इन देयर, एंड एलीज वहाँ पे हैं. अफोर्डेबल सेक्शन अलग है, हाई एंड सेक्शन अलग है. You can go out there, you can try the shades, and you can pick up the products, which is so good. Like brands like Maybelline, L'Oreal, Rimmel Beauty, and so many other brands like वहाँ के local brands भी, and global brands भी. There's so many brands out there, इनके affordable products आपको options मिलते हैं वहाँ पे, and इतने सारे products रहते हैं which you don't get even in India. And even if you do, you don't have the experience to go in the store and actually try it and choose the product and get it for yourself, which is I think very important. So like, having said that, I'm using this L'Oreal ka base glitter product, like what you say, the base product, I don't know the name, I'll put it in the description. It's like a illuminator, like elf ka illuminator is there, halo glow is there, so something like that. But it is so good. You don't get it in India, but it is so good. It's so pocket friendly as well. I think it was for around 8-9 pounds, which is like approximately I think 1,000-1,200 rupees. But it was so good. Like, I liked it better than the Halo Glow and any other product which I've used. It gave me such a beautiful sheen and such a beautiful base to do my makeup. So I used to, like, since the day I purchased that product, I used to use that product as my first step of my makeup routine. And then I also did my, like, I used this Huda Beauty concealer, the Faux Filler concealer. Obviously I'm loving this concealer as well right now. Then I also purchased this Anastasia's brow product, which I think is really good, definitely, because I've heard a lot of hype. I've never seen any other influencer talking anything bad about this product. This is a good product, but what I feel is that we have such products in budgeted range as well. Like, it is not something which you can't get in lesser money. So this was for approximately, I think, what, 2500 rupees. And I have the Pax palette, which does almost the similar job in a much lesser amount. So having said that, it's a good product, definitely. If you want to invest, if you want to splurge, you can definitely go ahead and take that product. But in case if you just want to get the job done and still have the product, then you can take the Pax eyebrow palette as well. That is equally good, and there are so many brow products out there, and I think almost everybody does almost similar job. So I don't think that there's a lot of difference, and you can even use a brown eyeshadow to do your brows, so that doesn't make a lot of difference, I think. So after that, I just and for my face, like for the foundation, I was just using Sensai's foundation. Trust me, guys, that is a really good foundation. I don't know why not a lot of people are talking about it. I'm not even sure if they sell it anymore, because I got it approximately, I think, 1.5 to 2 years back, and even I was not using it for some time, but I have started using it again since some time, because it's the right shade match for me. The consistency is so good. It's not like that matte also, plus it's not that hydrating also, so it sits on your face really very well. It's like a watery hydrating consistency, and it is really nice. So yeah, I was just doing that, and then I again got two products. One was from Rimmel. It was the bronzer. I did see a lot of international creators using that product, and I thought I'll give it a try. So I got this in Boots again, so I purchased it, and oh my god, this is such a good bronzer, you guys. And again, a pocket friendly option. This was again for, I think, 8-9 pounds, and it was so good. You can see the kind of definition it has given to my face. I was not using any cream or liquid contour. I was just using this Rimmel ka bronzer, and it was honestly so good, you guys, that I loved it. And I honestly ended up using this on my whole trip, and I think I'll be using it. Honestly, I got a lot of bronzers. I'll be doing a haul very soon. I'll be showing you what all bronzers I got, which were not available in India. So I wanted to specifically purchase those products which are not available in India. Though I did ended up buying some products which are still available in India, but yeah, I was just like very curious to get them. But I did buy a lot of products which are not available in India, both in drugstore and high end, and I'm super excited to do a haul for that as well. So stay tuned for that. And for my blush, guys, I am in love with this blush which I've got. It's from Milani. I think that it might be available in India as well. I'll have to check. But this is such a beautiful blush. You can see. So for my blush in London, I just used to do one style, wherein I used to again use just the powder blush and not the cream or liquid blush. I used to take it on a brush, and I just used to do it on the top of my cheeks and take it all the way from my nose and like create a W style blush I used to do with a powder blush from Milani. I'll mention the shade as well, and it is such a beautiful shade, you guys. I mean, it gave my cheeks such a flush look, but at the same time it was not like a lot of blush which is happening on my face. So I wanted to keep my makeup very light and very neutral, because it had to survive the whole day as well. So I did that, and my makeup, like almost every day I've done almost the same makeup, the makeup which you see right now. Just a little bit of difference in my eyes, I think, was what I did different. Other than that, I did almost like the same makeup every day. So for my eyes today, again, I'm doing neutrals. I've done neutrals mostly 1 or 2 days. I've done a little pop of colors, but most of the days I've just kept my eyes neutral. So I use this YSL Ka Clutch palette, and honestly, it has all the best neutral shades. Plus, again, it is so small and so handy that you can carry it. It has neutrals, it has browns, and it has shimmer. All the shades you need for a neutral eye. So what I used to do is I used to take a transition shade, lighter brown shade, and do it on the crease of my eyes, and then I used to take darker brown shades and I used to apply on the ends of my eyes and the starting of my eyes, and in between I used to apply a little bit of shimmer. So that was my eyeshadow game on most of the London days. So I used to just do that and just blend it all in to make it look like seamless. And for the bottom, I again used to just put in kajal and then used to use a darker shade of brown and smudge it off. So that was mostly my, eyeshadow game on this trip. So nothing much out there. Yeah, and just to give you a glimpse on this day, as I said, we walked 23,000 steps and we went to so many places. Like, I wanted to go to Selfridges and Harrods so bad. Like, I've heard so much about it. That's like a multi-brand store wherein you get a lot of offers on Christmas. Honestly, this time of the year, I didn't think that there were a lot of offers going on as of now. But I wanted to visit the stores and I wanted to see what's in there. And honestly, it's like a mall wherein you get like all high-end brands and all sort of items. You get makeup, you get fragrances, you get clothes, you get bags, you get hair care, like you name it and you will get it out there. So that's like a shopping mall basically, but like a luxury shopping mall, and that is so good. I mean, you go there and you fall in love with those places. So I really wanted to go to those places, so we went there. We also went to Hyde Park, wherein they have Christmas Wonderland. Wherein they have Winter Wonderland, and oh my god, that is such a beautiful place. Like, you have so many games out there, you have so many rides out there, you get food options out there. Like, that is there, I think, from November starting to January, almost 15 months. And it is such a beautiful place. Like, I think everybody who goes in December goes for Winter Wonderland as well. That is not, you cannot miss that, honestly, because that is one of the best Christmas feels of London. And and in the games you get you get big teddy bears as gifts. Like, it's definitely the games that are hard to crack, and didn't get anything, like didn't win anything. We didn't win anything basically, but it is such a great experience. So yeah, so as you can see, I am using brown kajal right now to tightline my upper lashes, and on the lower lashes I used green kajal from Forever 52. So I did that, and I'm almost done with my eyes. But this kajal is from K Beauty, this brown one. It is so good. It's like so pigmented and it's so blendable as well. So instead of black, I have mostly used brown kajal on this trip, and I really ended up enjoying it. And I'm just extending it towards the end as well to give it a little wing, so that there's something out there. And after that, the end of my eye makeup is always mascara. So I'm just taking this YSL Lash Clash mascara, which you obviously know has been my favorite from some time. So I'm just using that. And yeah, I'm done basically with my makeup. I think the only thing which is left is my lips. So I'm just gonna do that. But guys, there was one more incident which happened on that day. So basically, definitely because of the shopping and because of everything, like, we didn't have any space while we were traveling. We carried 4 suitcases, 2 big ones and 2 small ones, and they were absolutely full. So the things we purchased from there, we had to get one more suitcase to fit it all in. So we got one suitcase, but while we were going to Winter Wonderland, they told us that the security told us that you cannot take your suitcase basically with you inside. You'll have to keep it on some station or Mabarak or whatever. And we were like, we cannot go back because we already came in the afternoon once and the slots were full. We didn't get tickets, so we had to book the 8 o'clock slot wala ticket. And then we again came back, and then this happened. So we were like, let's keep the suitcase kahin chupa ke yahin pe, and then we'll go there, we'll come back quickly and we'll take it with us, because we were already tired. बहुत ज़्यादा तो वैसे भी नहीं हो पाता. We kept the suitcase under a bench outside Hyde Park. Like, not outside Hyde Park, but outside the Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park. And we went inside, and we were there for approximately 1.5 to 2 hours. And after that, once we came, we thought the luggage would be there, but unfortunately it was stolen. And we came back early because of that, because my husband, because Akash was constantly like, suitcase hai, chala na jaye. We got it for like, I think 50-60 pounds. And once we came back, it was gone. So, oh my god, it was so disappointing. Because of that, we again had to go from Hyde Park, because we were so exhausted after Hyde Park that we just wanted to go home. But because of that, we had to go back to Oxford Street to find and look for one more suitcase, because next morning we had to pack and leave and we didn't have a lot of time. So next morning again, so we went to Oxford Street after the Hyde Park. We looked for suitcases. We luckily found one, and then we got it and we packed our luggage. And oh my god, it was such a tiring experience though. But yeah, that's how we ended up walking so much, because something or the other came up. And now I'm almost done with my makeup. I am loving this Keto Ka lip shade. I'll share the link. This is such a beautiful shade. Also, Morphe lip liners are amazing. Like I again got them out there. I think Morphe has launched in India as well on Nykaa now, but I'm not sure if they have the lip liners. So yeah, now I am ready. I'm just putting in my earrings. I've put on my trench coat as well. So today I was wearing a trench. So as you can see, I'm all ready now. I've put in my makeup, my hair is done, my makeup is done. I'm putting in these silver pearls on my ears, and this is my New Balance shoes. Oh my god, I saw these shoes everyone wearing in London, and I was so obsessed with it that I was constantly looking at people's feet that, oh my god, I want these shoes, oh my god, I want these shoes. And finally I got them and I was wearing it today, and I was super excited to wear them. They look so chic. I mean, I just loved it. And that was it for today. Stay tuned for some